Seven Trumpets Prepper. Guys, welcome to the channel today. Excuse me. What we're going to do today is I'm going to go over some more emails and some info and news. The first thing I'm going to say to go with here off the list is that for anybody that wants to know about business, music, congregations, fellowships, movie documentaries, all that stuff, it's totally free on this website. It's been put together by Brother Michael Israel. It's called thebrewlink.com. All right, and that way you can find out about congregations, find out about fellowships, find out, network with people. It's another network option. worldslastchance.com is another network option. Guys, because this channel, I am trying to help testify the truth, help share as much info as I can with everybody. I told you for I don't know how long, and I just feel like that it's absolutely necessary at this point and in my history of my channel to just point out I'm just a man. But I'm trying to help share as much information with people as I can so that you can make your own decisions about your walk with the Most High. And this right here is a great resource for that as well, helping a network, get you to fellowship, get you with other believers. And I commend Brother Michael Israel for putting that together. Another thing, if you haven't checked out Rima Word Clothing, links in the video description below as well. Great way to testify the witness of the truth out and about, folks. Next thing that I've got is we're going to go into the emails. I am working on a presentation that pretty much is going to explain to people the importance of needing to divorce from Babylon and Rome. And what I mean by that is, guys, a lot of people that watch this channel, I'm sure a lot of you go to church on Sunday. That's not the answer. I'm going to reiterate to my friends that do Saturday worship, because I used to be one, Seventh-day Adventist, after I left Sunday church. That's not the answer. We've got to divorce Rome's calendar. All right, for those that keep the luni-solar scriptural calendar, I know you catch a lot of slack. And I'm going to put together a presentation, the best of my ability, hopefully, that is so powerful that you can see a clear discernment that Daniel 7:25 needs to be applied, because we've got to divorce Rome. It's not about me, it's not about you, it's not about anybody but the truth, and get back to the old paths. And that's something I'm going to be working on over the spring and trying to release that little mini documentary on the channel. So just pray for me on that, because I always try to do the stuff on my own. I'll never ask nobody for nothing. And, it's going to take me a bit, but I'm going to get there, y'all willing. The next thing is we're going to answer some emails. So, this is from Yehoshua Vale. It says, seeking the Most High, all truth. Hey, brother, I'm 37, and for my first 31 years, I wasn't a believer. Then I started going to church. And, of course, following Sunday Sabbath. Here we go. Look at that. Prompt in on the first email. Now, guys, I just going through this. I'm trying to sort through the list of everybody, so, bear with me. But here we go. I did that until this past summer of 2018 when I started to feel something just wasn't right. So I prayed diligently to the Father for discernment from about July on the pagan Roman calendar through October. And in October, He revealed to me who He truly was to me. His name and His Son's name. It said, remind you, I also stopped going to church in July as well. Brother, the building won't save you, okay? We are the church. For those walking in the way, and folks, I'm trying to draw closer myself because I feel distant in my walk in the past couple of years. It's been a journey too. So anyway, once He revealed truth to me, I started doing Shabbat, F day evening to SAT day evening, and it's been like that for about 4 months. Now the deeper I grow, the more I pray, and little by little the Father revealing more truth to me, deeper truth. Now I'm trying to figure out the lunar cycle, new moon, and the real true Sabbath. Boom! There you go, brother. That's the ticket. And guys, I'm not doing these emails to push agendas. I'm telling you, this is why I'm sharing these emails, is to help people grow and for us all to grow together. It says, I know you must be a busy man, but brother, if you truly can find the time to personally talk to me briefly, so let me see. Sorry, guys. Briefly, so I can get on the proper track, I truly appreciate it. My daughter depends on me finding and walking in the truth, and I only wish to please and bring esteem to Yahuwah. A small, quick personal conversation is all I really need to get this clarified. I believe the Most High Yah has led me to speak to you, my brother. My name is Joshua, and and please text me first call. I hope to speak soon, my brother. Shalom. Here's a quick thing. There's a link in the video description below, guys, to World's Last Chance calendar app. Alright, now, brother, I'll reach out to you. I'm also, if you've seen this video right now, I've emailed you the link to the video. There's the thing, and please hear me out on this, folks. I know many people in ministry, and I love them deeply. Alright, I'm talking to the point of taking a bullet for them. Alright, you looking me in the eyes on this? I don't agree with them on some things. That don't stop me from loving them. But one thing I'm not budging on is the Father's luni-solar scriptural calendar. Alright, I've been through Sunday, I've been through Saturday, and I cannot go back. This guy here, another gentleman, same situation. Look, there's a couple things at first that people have a hang-up with, alright? But I'm telling you, if you study this out, it's the only logical conclusion, because people that already do Saturday do the festival feast by the luni-solar scriptural calendar, be it the first feast, which is Sabbath, alright? They do that, that's done off another calendar. This is just, I can't compute this. I just can't compute this. And look, I get where all these people get these hang-ups coming out of it, because it's just like, why? Why is this going on? And the new moon, once again, I'll reiterate, where is it at on the Roman calendar? Because I don't see nobody stopping off for new moon. Okay? Just don't see it. Brother, I'll be giving you a call. Next up, we've got, this is from Jim Gertner. Says, thank you for your ministry. It is so good to find others like you who are preparing for this coming 7 trumpets judgments. And yes, they are definitely coming, my friends. I fear a lot of us, including myself, ain't going to be ready. I have found your videos very informative and are helping me and my family with our preps. Praise y'all for that. We do not live too far from you. Hey, right on. My wife, daughter, son, and his wife, and I live in the country on 23 acres near Calhoun, Georgia, about 1 hour south of Chattanooga. And you are pretty close, brother. We moved here 4 years ago to grow our own food, prepare for last days. It's a good spot to get on up. Question about the SU Day, SAT Day calendar. Boy, these, I can tell for a while it's going to be what the emails is, guys. Calendar change. After the first week of creation, didn't Adam and Eve worship every 7 days, therefore, or did the weekly cycle get broken somewhere? Thanks again for all you do. Looking forward to more videos. Quick answer to this. I think it's in the book of Luke. Scripture verse will be put in the video description below, so I don't want to add to or take away. There is a passage in there where the dialogue's going on, and it says, and it was the 2nd Sabbath of the month, okay? Now, some people might be like, well, what does that have to do with anything, Luke? It's interesting, it was pointed out, it's the 2nd Sabbath. Because within a month, in the luni-solar scriptural calendar, you will go down through there and know that it's the 2nd Sabbath of the month, because there's 4 complete weeks in every month. But now on a Roman calendar, it might be 5 Saturdays in a month. You know, it can vary, 4 or 5. So I just thought that was interesting. And another thing about this, as far as your answer to the cycle thing, is it says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days work and the Sabbath day rest. If we look at Ezekiel 46:1, there's new moon days that are set apart days. There is Sabbath days that are set apart days for worship, and then there's work days. As we look throughout, like Moses' Exodus, 3 consecutive months in a row, and so many other things, in which will be put in a presentation further on top of all the other ones I've done in the past, and World's Last Chance and other people produce. As you look at this, you have this issue that's going to arise just like that happened in Polynesia. Seventh-day Adventist Church, some of them people now go to church on Sunday, okay, because of the time change thing where they swapped it over. Ended up they were going to either have to do that or their days were going to be messed up because of man's calendar change up. Father's calendar is so simple. The sun, moon, and stars sit in the heavens for a reason, and with this stuff here, so many people's like it's got to be 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. But what I find in Scripture is it's from one new moon to another. Every new month is a new, complete set of weeks. All right, now I hope that it explains that briefly. And there's so many good studies on worldslastchance.com on that too, guys. Next up, we have, says, sorry to bother you. I'm sure you're a busy man and get lots of responses. Folks, don't be sorry for hitting me up. Listen, I'm glad people reach out. It ain't about getting on here and showing my face on YouTube. Look, nobody was there for me when I started my walk out of Babylon. So I'm glad, thrilled if I can be a help to folks, okay? And if I don't know where to go, I'll try to help find it and point in the right direction. This is from Amanda Garner. Says, I'm sure you're a busy man and get lots of responses. So recently I came back to Yeshua. I'm glad you did, sis. We all go astray sometimes. And learning the truth and stepping out of the system. I've been called to throw away my makeup. Right on. I found out recently, myself, I was looking into makeup and I found that it's just abominable. Book of Yashar, I think it's Book of Yashar, Book of Hanak. Book of Hanak, the more that I looked into it, there's this, it all stems back to fallen angels, okay? The best I can tell from looking at scriptures now, and it's just something I took the time to look into, so I'm proud of you for that. It says I started covering my head, started dressing modestly. You go, girl. And look at here, brothers out there, that's there's your woman in Torah right there. This one right here is a keeper, sounds like. I recently tossed out my TV, PS4, and anything that's part of the system except for my laptop, but I only used it for research and finding truth and studies. Right on. I downloaded your calendar app, and I agree with it. Now, that's not my calendar app, sis. That's worldslastchance.com, but I agree with it too. It's spot on. Thing is, it's hard to honor it in the system in America. All right, true story. Not saying this to gloat. I work part-time for 2 institutions. They let me keep Sabbath. I work for myself, and of course, that affords me to keep Sabbath. Employers will honor this, and I'm telling you the best way to work this out is go to them in this way. I'll work holidays, weekends, and everything, but I need this set days off. And most times, they're willing to work with you because everybody else wants their weekends and everything else to go do heathen, pagan junk. A lot of places will work with you on it. It says, I think we should be living in communities of people that are like-minded who honor y'all's holy days, feasts, and Sabbaths. I agree. I was out at Pastor Dale's community this past 2 days ago for making this video. Putting solar panels up on a structure, and hey, I'll tell you what, a lot of like-minded people there working together, and I'll tell you, there's strength in numbers. You're right about that. I recently downgraded a 26-foot camper instead, and all your campground only have one bill, which is electric. Do you know of any communities it's hard to try and search and find in? Any? Thanks again, brother. May y'all be with you and continue to grow with you. I would just really love to be surrounded by people who are like-minded. So, 2 links, worldslastchance.com, networking page can help you. The other thing is the link I just put up, the brew link. There's another opportunity to find congregations. And I'll hit you up too so that you can, you can talk private on to wherever, depending on where you're located at. I'll try to help locate you somebody's fellowship that's nearby, depending on that too. And hey, I got some feedback from some of you folks the other day that sent out a response to you on YouTube video. I appreciate that. I got the feedback from that. And guys, I just hate writing emails. I text them. I love FaceTime people, talk to you face to face. And so this is my workaround, writing emails, okay? It's just physically speaking back to you. Okay, all right, the last note, last thing I got, guys, for this week is there is a second part coming up to Ron Dalton's first video about Hebrews the Negroes. From best of my knowledge, that should be coming out soon, I believe this summer. And so I think the release, I'm thinking it's around July. Don't hold me to that, I don't want to lie. I'll be back in Michigan again in July. I know some other people will be up there. I'll be speaking about helping people with off-grid teaching and etc. to get ready for the big events that are coming ahead. So as far as I know, guys, that's got that pretty much wrapped up for right now. And next week, about midweek, I'll still be in town. So I'm going to try to do another one of these. And about another week or 2 of this, hopefully be caught up on a bunch of these and finally be current. And I can start keeping up with the news and emails and y'all's messages and stuff. Another thing is I'm going to answer some of the YouTube long comments that Ensign left me in some of these videos ahead in the future too. So I'm trying to just be constructive with the channel. There's a lot of content coming up this year. Builds. I'm going to be showing you some more off-grid stuff. Go back to building a bunch of projects, preps, and etc. It's coming back again, guys. I've just been wintertime's the busiest time of year for me building. So till we see you again here at 7 Times Prepper Channel, as always, guys, I hope you have a most blessed day in Yahushua.